Now, it looks like Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, could be making a documentary all about his daughter. Well, royal editor Russell Myers joins me now. What is all this about then?
Well, good morning, Lorraine. He's never out of the headlines for long, is he, our Thomas? And he's popped up once again talking about a documentary that he's planning. Now, he has muted this potentially before. He did a chat with the Channel 5 documentary team talking about the fact that Meghan doesn't speak to him anymore, how he's heartbroken about the downfall of their relationship. Now, if we remember, Thomas has got a background in film and TV, a 50-year career, a stellar career at that, and he thinks that he knows what will work. He's got a lot of unseen video footage, got some unseen photographs, and he wants to tell the real story of Meghan. So I think we will be watching this with a lot of interest indeed.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just his way of trying to reach out again. You know, we just don't know. It's such a toxic situation. Now, this court case involving Meghan has been rumbling along for ages. What's the latest?
I mean, it's astonishing, this. It's 2 years since the Mail on Sunday published extracts of the letter from Thomas to Meghan, and 15 months since she decided to sue them. Many twists and turns in this long-running saga, and tomorrow will be a big showdown because the judge at the High Court will decide on something called a summary judgment, and that will deter whether Meghan has to face a trial, and that will cause an awful lot of concern in the palace. They are very, very nervous about Meghan having to take the stand, potentially facing her father in court. Many palace courtiers, past and present, may be called, and the inner workings of the whole palace may come out. So big news tomorrow, and we'll all be watching this court case very, very closely.
I wonder if she's regretting ever bringing it up. Who knows? Now, a good pal of Harry and of Meghan's as well. He's been talking about their life since leaving the royal family. Have a look. Here we go.
They're content. I think, you know, the things they're doing, I think they're quite excited by. I think he's heartbroken by the situation with his family. I think they are pretty happy, actually. But I think they wrestle with their position in life. I think they all do. I think William does too. I don't think he finds it easy.
Very interesting, because Tom Bradby, of course, is a very good friend, and I don't think he would make any remarks without maybe either running it past them or making sure that it was all right. I don't know for sure, but I would imagine.
Well, yes, I mean, the very interesting point on this is that Tom Bradby is a friend of the royals, friend of William and Harry going back many, many years. And certainly he was the one who did the ITV documentary back in September 2019, when Meghan made that infamous comment of, you know, nobody has asked me whether I'm OK. And that sent sort of huge shockwaves across the palace and certain senior members of the royal family who thought that was quite unfair. Now, the issue here is that, you know, there have been some raised eyebrows about Tom Bradby speaking about William and Harry in such that sense, saying that Harry is heartbroken by the fact of what happened with him and the royal family, and certainly bringing William into play, and whether he struggles with the sort of relationship between duty and his family as well.
Fascinating, isn't it? It really is. But he said he was heartbroken, but actually he did go on to say that they seem happy. They seem happy in their new life.
Yeah, certainly. I think that's very interesting, because a lot has been made about whether Harry is sort of treading water in this sort of no man's land, whether he's happy about relieving his military appointments, leaving the family. And Tom did say that, listen, they are getting on with things. They have found their space. We know about all the big deals that they're signing, and that may obviously make them happy. But they do feel as that they have some sort of contentment over there.
Well, I hope so. I hope so, because they've given up ever such a lot. Now, this is very interesting. We can, if we so wish, get our hands on a pair of the Queen's socks. What is this about?
No. I mean, this is absolutely bizarre, this story. But if you wanted a pair of the Queen's socks, you don't necessarily have to break into Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle right about now, because I can reveal that in order to try and plug the £64 million gap in the finances, because there's no tourists to the royal palaces, the Royal Collection have come up with a few handy gifts for you to pass on. Now, you can buy a pair of the Queen's socks for £69 a pair. And
wow.
Some, but I mean, I'm not too even sure if they look that nice, to be honest with you. But you can also buy a hot water bottle, but only the cover for the hot water bottle, and this is coming in at £115.
And you don't even get the hot water bottle, you just get the cover.
You get the hot water bottle. However, there is something slightly cheaper, and maybe you might like this, Lorraine, for little Angus. You can buy a dog bandana for £12.95. I mean, look at that, lovely little Buckingham.
By royal appointment. That looks not too bad at all. And of course, William has been praising the Queen and Prince Philip, his granny and granda.
He has. This is really nice. A lot made about the Queen's decision to publicise the fact that she's had the COVID vaccine. And William spoke at the weekend saying how proud he was of the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh. And I think that's a sentiment that we can all get behind. If you want to get the country out of the mess we're in, go and get the vaccine and do your bit for the country.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Thank you so, so much. Always good to talk to you, Russell. Thank you. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.